Karsten Müller, it is the launch of the Endgame Academy volume number 2. People were waiting for it. I was waiting for it because I need to brush up my endgame knowledge. It's about rooks. How important is rook endgames in endgames in general?
Rook endgames are the most important theoretical endgames because they occur most often.
Yeah.
And they have several important positions. Philidor's drawing positions, Lucena's win, Vancouver's draw, for example, and many more. And activity is often, but not always, crucially important. So this also teaches some deeper insights into the royal game of chess. So yeah, they are definitely most important from the theoretical endgames.
What a pity, because I am definitely one of the worst endgame players out there. It's hard to believe because I had a rating of 2000, but I tried to avoid endgames most of the times. And I think this is where I was just having a lucky streak. But it's not always working. That's the problem. So often enough, I am experiencing endgames. And as you mentioned already, rook endgames non-stop. Luckily, we have a very nice, enhanced trainer. And we already tried it out. And I failed miserably, of course, for your entertainment. But Karsten was luckily kind enough to help me with some positions. And we're going to show you how it looks like and how it works. So as you can see, I already opened the ChessBase trainer. This is how it looks like. We know there's different chapters on the menu. There's even a little bonus section, but we're starting at chapter number 1. And the way how it goes is you should click on the video, watch it, replay it, exercise a little bit, but we're going right into the training. And this is where the fun begins. And it's important. Fun is important because I think endgames are just too hard work to learn, but you cannot get around it, right?
Endgames are fun.
Okay, I didn't know that. Luckily, now, probably, everything will change. Now, endgames are fun because of this exercise thing. So, let me quickly explain to you how it works, yeah? A browser opens with a new exercise. We're in ChessBase books right now. And here we have all the exercises, and this is the board we will use for the exercises. Now, whose turn is it? Easy peasy. We just look on the bottom right corner. It's white to move. And if there is a black spot, it's black to move. Now, besides that, we can always go to the old version and we can also replay here. We can also even load an engine and check out. Oh, now I did it. And now I did it. I just wanted to show.
Cheated.
Yeah, and here's just another intro video about this, what it is about. Now, here I already made the wrong move, but now I know it. This is the right move. And we know if it's the right move because we can click on next and then we would go to the next
But
chapter.
this only works because we only have one question. Otherwise, it would be different.
Exactly. So let me restart quickly. Now, sometimes, and this is what I thought initially, I thought, hey, I should get my king around as quickly as possible. But then the exercise tells you, no, that is not the case because the black king will just body check. Is that the right?
Yes.
More or less. It will,
no,
the king.
not more or less. It's 100%
It's
correct.
a 100% body check. A coin turned by you. As
No,
others.
it was already, This,
Okay.
I don't even know.
You made it famous, let's say it like that.
Well,
Let's not argue about that. But I just wanted to tell you, this is not happening with every move because there's tons, hundreds,
try something
thousands
else,
of moves.
play rook, whatever, c8, g1 or whatever.
Nothing happens. That means this is not correct.
Because
so we restart.
I couldn't enter that every move is wrong with some answer. I would be working forever, so yeah.
At one point, this trainer should come out. So
Yeah.
if nothing happens, we're wrong. That's all.
That's the basic message.
This is the right move. We go to next. All right. So here, you have to
be very careful and get used to it. Here, black is to move because the board is flipped. The 8th rank is on the bottom, and it's a g5 pawn running downwards.
Yeah, this is a very good exercise for me because I'm so weak that I can only think from a white perspective on the board.
I'm not so sure if it can't be called weak, because in a tournament game you don't flip the sides. So it's
That is
something.
true.
I think it's a bit more deeper and difficult, but we don't discuss it, because here it's just we have no choice.
Nonetheless, we have a choice. We can always go here, go to the second exercise, and out of a sudden it's on the right spot. We can also turn it around.
Yes, we have that choice, but we won't get the points for the point scoring system.
Exactly.
So there we have to go ahead with the,
Okay, here I was wrong again, but this is actually quite fascinating, I have to say, because it is difficult if you don't know.
Yeah.
You have to go.
The drawish tendency is very large, and even in this rook against pawn fights, this can also be learned here. And activity is very important. Certain themes you should know simply.
Now, let me also go through this whole exercise, because you will also notice something which will surprise you too. Now, of course, we have to go closer with our king.
That's clear.
And here...
Now it's a bit deeper again.
Yeah.
Think a moment.
I thought already. We don't want to spoil everything. You will have enough chances for doing this. So we have to go into the opposition.
Body check.
That's how it is.
We have to give a body check.
So now it happens, by the way. Check. And out of the sudden, wait, I didn't do anything. What is happening? But of course, you understand the idea, the general idea of why you have done the opposition and then gave the check.
You have given a body check.
Yes. And now, and there was a check.
In the form, you have given a body check in the form of an opposition.
And those moves have been played automatically because we can just skip them. We don't have to do every single move. But here again...
But it shows that you are right.
Yeah.
It shows you were
That's
right,
what I said, yeah.
And then the moves were executed, and now the next question comes.
What to do here? Shall we go closer with the king? Not a good idea.
Then the pawn might promote.
Exactly. So here, of course, a check is happening, and then we can go to the next exercise.
And the pawn, of course, might promote to a queen or a knight, depending on where the king went.
Exactly. Now, nonetheless, also this, I would be curious, okay, what happens if the king goes to g6? How can we actually win this? And also here, we could play this on and get the right solution. But assuming, as you already said it in the very beginning, you watched the videos, you know what the deal is and why this is happening already, but you can always double check. Yeah, and all those games, of course, are in the system anyway.
And you can also use an engine, but please do it only late. Think first and use the engine later.
Mark, Karsten's words. Okay, that's it. This is it. The Endgame Academy number 2, volume 2 is there. It's essential for everybody who knows chess. And also, let me give you a quick insight, because it was exercise 5, right?
Averbach, yeah.
Yeah. So this exercise is so difficult that some super grandmasters even failed.
Yeah, it's amazingly difficult, white, to move and win next to It looks so easy, and it's next to unsolvable.
Yeah, and the craziest thing is this is a position which can very well happen on the board once in 1,000 times. 10,000.
Yeah, well,
30,000. I don't know.
Who knows?
But it's cool. Anyway, Karsten,
it's amazing.
Thank you so much for making so much effort and bringing so much light and enjoyment to the endgame world. And we hope for another 100 volumes in the future.